Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Okay, I'm just gonna hold on a minute while we join. Just hanging out here alone while I'm waiting for you guys to join me. Hello. Hi, Gracie. Long time no see. See? See why it's good that we are back to doing this? Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Hello. Happy Sunday to you too. And happy International Women's Day to you. I hope service was good today. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I mean, we're here for a special event. So, yeah, we are here for a special event. So, yeah, I'm happy to see you. Yes, me too. Me too. I'm happy to have you. If you are here, just say hello to me. I can see there are two people online right now. Just say hello to me. Let me know who's online. So, hi to you too. Eben, good to see you. Happy International Women's Day to you. Glad to have you here once again. I'm just happy to be able to do this. For a moment there, it looked like it wasn't going to happen. So I'm just very glad to do this. We're just going to give some time for some other people to come online. So, okay, I'm glad to see we have our presenters are already getting in. I can see two people are on here right now. So once we have a few more people on the live, we will start. I will start bringing them on the studio. So we have people that have come. I can see Ememendia, she's here. I can see Evangelist Agala, he's here. So we're just going to give some time, and then once we have a little bit more people in the live, we will start. Can someone just can you please copy the Facebook live and post it in the volunteer group so people can join from there? Let people know we are live and they can join from there. So sometimes people have to go to Facebook to type it out and then join. So if you do that, it will be easier. And while we are waiting, let me see if I can play something for us. So while we are waiting for others to join. To play video file. From this event that we just did. I need to increase this. My display lights, my eyes are not so good. Where is the video file? Okay. Do we have more people? Okay. People are coming on. Come. Hi, Esther. Good to see you. Welcome. Gracie said, "One doesn't want lose." Please, no, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so people are coming on. We like to see that. Let's keep going. Let's encourage other people to join us, so that we don't need to go back, once we've had someone come on, we don't need to go back to the person. So in the meantime, let's encourage people around us to join. Send the link to our friends, send the links to our family, share the links on the WhatsApp groups that we belong to. We need to get more people on the live, so that the people we couldn't reach on that day, hopefully we can reach them today from the presentations that we're going to have from our various coordinators. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So once we start, we will start with Lagos. I'm going to wait for Lagos to come on. I think I had a list here. We have a list here that we're going to go by. So in the meantime, we are waiting for people to come online. Oh, someone's trying to call me. Why would someone try to call me at this time? Because I've soon I downloaded that. Okay, let me see. I download. Okay. And then this one. Okay. I'll look at this now. Video file. Still can't find it. Previous 30 days. Options. Interesting. Okay, let's. Do we have more people on? Can we have I'm waiting for some coordinators to come on. If you're a coordinator, you should have gotten your people to be on here so they can see your presentation too. For now, I am seeing Esther Asa, Modosa, Grace Jacob, Esther, So let's share the link with our groups. Let's get more people to come on. Let's get more people to come on. I have Mendy on here. I guess that would be for you, I guess. So, let me go over. I need to put on the Instagram. I forgot to do that. Okay. Okay. I wanted to share some interesting videos that I have. Okay, so you're gonna tell me if this plays. I'm gonna share this video file and you will tell me if you can see it. If you can see it, you let me know. Can you see that? You can see that, let me know.
Cancer can only be diagnosed in the hospital. Okay, there's a cancer that is only in children called retinoblastoma. It's a cancer of the eye. If you snap a... I will not allow anything to happen to you in Jesus' name. That's what the question.
Okay, let me see if it's
You did
saving.
not know you have
Okay,
cancer.
good. So if you
Cancer
can
doesn't
see
mean
that,
that you
that's
know
great. So I'm going to
what.
go ahead and create a PDF file. Um, I'm so happy that that worked. I wasn't sure it was going to work. Okay, so now that that is work, let's play this file.
So today is a day where we remember and we tell people that cancer as a ailment is within and around us. So Akanimo Cancer Foundation was founded in memory of Akanimo Cancer, a vibrant young boy who was diagnosed with a very rare cancer that is known as desmoplastic small round cell tumor, childhood cancers, and the last one was very, very traumatic. I think I've seen a brain tumor in a 17 or 16-year-old girl. I've also seen a tumor called osteosarcoma, where the bones of the leg grows beyond what it should grow. Then the last one was the lymphoma. That is what the most traumatic incident I have ever noticed in my life. If you notice the signs, see a doctor early. In many countries, 80% of children with cancers get better. The first one is chemotherapy. The second one is surgery. Surgery is when you surgically remove the cancer cells, radiotherapy. Who can help children with cancers? We have a whole team. Doctors, nurses, family and friends, very important, especially at the terminal end. Nobody fights cancer alone. The good news is that there is research every day. People research above 60 to 80% of cancer will have cure. And I try to wiggle my way out till I left because it is always something that if you are there, you will not understand until you are there. So it is a disciplinary care. So how can you help? You can be good friend, talk, spend time with the children who have cancer, show kindness and understanding. Because cancer treatment can be very, very hard. I know some of us we have not seen what chemotherapy look like, but spread awareness, tell other people about childhood cancer because it is there and it's within us. Every child deserves to live. So the foundation is there, raising money, raising awareness to ensure that those who subsequently come down with these childhood cancers might get help.
The awareness is very, very necessary because it's important parents get to know what could go wrong and how cancer can affect their children.
Awareness first is key. The activity of the Akanimo Cancer Foundation is touching.
It is important for everyone to be aware that there is childhood cancer.
I think what's important for those of us who are alive today is to take advantage of the awareness that is being created as a result of this foundation.
Everyone needs to be aware that it's not only for grown-ups, that it happens to children, even from a very tender age.
We seek advice from the doctors, we seek advice from the nurses, we seek advice from the hospitals. We should not sit at home. We should not think that by using herbs or whatever that this can go away.
To join hands with the promoters of the Akanimo Foundation to ensure that the goals, the objectives of the foundation is achieved.
Children should learn to show love, to show empathy to other children who are passing through this disease.
Akanimo Foundation is one that is also helping people to expand their awareness. Many children have been saved. The ignorance of this treatment becomes a danger. We thank God for this wonderful opportunity by Akanimo Cancer Foundation.
And a special thanks to the Akanimo Cancer Foundation for bringing this to our doorstep today. There are lots of people and lots of parents too who are not aware that children also suffer from cancer. And for this reason, we are very, very grateful, appreciative of the Akanimo Cancer Foundation.
Okay. Let me see in the chat what you think about that video. Just let me know in the chat what you think about that video. And to start off, please, the our assistant is on here. You do not know who it is. You do not know who is going to be surprising you. So if you counted yourself amongst the first 10 persons on the chat, if you came on here, the first 10 people that came on here, if you're interested in a recharge card, indicate it there, send your phone number in the chat, and you will be rewarded with a recharge card if you're interested. I mean, there are a lot of big people here that don't need it. So if you need it, please indicate in the chat. And you were among the first 10 persons that came on the chat. We have a sponsor who has so graciously agreed to show some goodness to our volunteers and show some appreciation for the work that you did. And for you coming on this live, please go ahead and send your phone number and send I think you do the phone number with the service provider. That will be the phone number with the service provider. If you write your phone number, write the service provider with the phone number, and you are going to make sure. I mean, she is on there looking anyways. I think what she should probably do is well, send your phone number with service provider. So Glow or MTN or what is it called? The other one, Airtel. Is Glow even still there? Oh yeah, I think Glow is still there. Yeah, whatever you use, just let her know. So yeah, go ahead and let me know what you think about that video, and we will start in a moment. We have so many of such videos because this event happened in 11 locations. Can you believe that? 11 locations. We have come a long way, but we still have a lot more to do. Our hope, our goal, our objective is a Nigeria where everybody has heard about childhood cancer. Everybody has the knowledge of the symptoms and the signs and what to look out for in their children, in their neighbors. Teachers can look at children in their classes and see when something's wrong. You know, that is the Nigeria that we are looking to be. And so that's the Nigeria we are working towards, because the idea is that knowledge is empowering. Knowledge is key. And we always say here, early detection is key. If you know the symptoms, you know what to look out for, you know what doesn't seem right, and then you can support a family to get to the hospital on time, right? And that is what we are working towards. That's the work that we do every day. I was trying to adjust my video so that you can see that I'm wearing Akanimo Cancer Foundation t-shirt. So tell me what you think about that video. Those are the kind of information that was spread in 11 locations a month ago in Nigeria. That is the work that we are doing in the country. So to start, we have 2 people online right now on stage. If you are a coordinator, please, you were sent a link, follow that link to make sure that you are in the studio waiting for your turn to get on and talk. I will start with Evangelist Agala because he's the first. He's been on here for a while. He's the first one that was on here. So I'm going to start with him. Can you come on video, please? I'm going to put you on the studio so you can tell us what went down in your location. You will start by telling us where your location is, the city, the state, and the work that you did. And let's go. Okay, so I've added him to the line. While I am waiting, I would like the coordinator to continue to look at the people that have posted their phone numbers and confirm that they were the first 10 people on the live so that they can get, what's coming to them. All right. Evangelist Agala, you are on. You are in the studio. Can you put on your audio and your video? Can you put on your audio and your video? Oh, what happened? Oh, for some reason is okay. So I'm going to bring up Moses Bob. Then he was the coordinator for Aba. So we had 2 locations in Aba. He was the coordinator for the second Aba location. You're going to put on your audio and your video and let us know what happened in your location, how it went down.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Welcome. Let me leave it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. My network is disturbing, but I believe it's a little bit clear now. My location was in Aba power line. So on that fateful day, that Sunday, so my own congregation in Port Harcourt, because we moved from Port Harcourt to Aba. So my people in my congregation, they were very happy to join us down to Aba, including my preacher in my congregation, preacher Raymond, and our guest speaker of the day, brother Namdi Ikechi. So we moved from Port Harcourt to Aba. We got there on time. By the special grace of God, we got there exactly at 11:45. They were about to close for the service of the day. So when we got there, um, they closed for the service of the day. They now make the announcement that because already we passed the information to the preacher that we are coming for the childhood cancer awareness in the congregation. So the preacher in that congregation was fully waiting for us to arrive. So when we got there, announced to the congregation that we are there. So they gave us time to be. So immediately they make the last prayer of the day. They have closed for the service of the day. So they now gave us the time. So now we quickly make the introduction and introduce the speaker of the day, being Brother Namdi Keshi. So we'll carry out the discussion of the day. So we're happy that the entire congregation gave us the audience, and they were very, very happy to hear, and they were happy and they welcomed us, and especially the women, they stood behind. But some of the men in the congregation, Abia State is a state of businessmen and women. So so many of the men, they left, but a lot stayed behind to listen to us. But I was so happy that the entire women sat behind and listened to us. And by the time we were done, a lot of them asked questions, and the children answered questions, which we present the school bags and the books to them also. So, and they really, really, they were happy to receive us, and they took the information back home. Being the minister of that congregation, even as see now we are still talking, and we are still sharing the appreciation of that day. So everything on that day went very well. I'm trying to see if Brother Namdi Ikechi is here with us, then he can also say something about what took place on that day. That's exactly what went on. I'm trying to
Yes.
see if Brother Namdi Ikechi is here with us.
Okay, you see if you can contact Brother Ikechi. He was the main person that spoke on the day, and he would be able to give some insight into what he did on that day. But you can see some of the photos that we have power line Aba on
Yeah.
that. You can see some of the videos that we have shared there for us. We had a beautiful event there. So we are really appreciative to you for the work you did, to your entire team, to your family, everyone that was able to gather and to do this work. I wish everyone to go ahead and share the photos that they have. If you're on social media, you can tag us and we will reshare your photo on the page. You can tag the foundation on Facebook and we post your photos for that day on our page. Make a post on Facebook, share the photos that you have, share it all the groups that you belong in. Always tag Akanimo Cancer Foundation and always tag because children get cancer too. That is the hashtag that we have. This was an ICCD event focused on talking about the symptoms of childhood,
Yeah.
symptoms of childhood cancer. Thank you so much for the work that you do. I will take it up now, and we are back. Next up is going to be, I thought I saw Lagos. Okay. I thought I saw Lagos isn't there. I thought, okay, yeah, there she is. I'm going to bring Lagos on now to talk about the event in Lagos while I go ahead and take the photos of, and there is Lagos. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. So this time we had 11 locations all over Nigeria. Remember last year we had 6? Yes, we had 6 last year. So the logistics for this year was like double. But it was amazing. We had more volunteers. I mean, everyone wanted to do something. Everyone wanted to chip in something. From having to get the t-shirts, from having to get the bags, to having to transport them to the different locations, send logistics, Korea, to Kano, Abuja, Calabar, Bonny. This time Bonny was a bit interesting. And then when the D-Day came, it was absolutely amazing. The day started, we had the doctor come in to have a talk, and we had Dr. Omokunle he was the one that gave the speech on that day, created the awareness on childhood cancer and all of that. And then interestingly, the group that we met with, the church there sort of appealed that this is not something that we just do once a year, that they would want to have it at least every quarter. I mean, so that we can create more awareness, and then that they would also want us to take it to different places at different times all over Lagos to further create the awareness, so that we could at least serve more people, more children. And you know what our slogan is? I mean, every child deserves to live. So we are also trying to see how we can make that work, giving the logistics of all of it. And then lots of us that are volunteers, we know that these things is not easy work, but it's an interesting work. But we'll try and see if we can do it every quarter in different places around Lagos. This quarter is almost gone, so we'll try and see how we can plan for next quarter. But for the event itself, it was totally amazing. It far exceeded our expectations. And then, yeah, everything went well. But tonight, events are always going well because we have amazing volunteers. And then thank you to all the volunteers. That day they came out, everyone was on point. Thank you very much. And then having to coordinate all the state together, and everyone saying, oh, they have received their items and everything is going on well. The banners are there. Everything is good. It was, you know how at the end of the day, we were like, it was really worth it. It was a very good outing. Far better than what I expected. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. But it sure was good.
Thank you, Lagos. Thank you.
Idara.
It was Eko Onibaje.
You know how we do it. We know how we do it.
Oh, yes, so Eko cannot carry last. We know. Ibadan, if I see our Ibadan, I need to see you on this thing, we need to see you on the studio. So please come in the studio. That is the coordinator for that just commented, so that she can come on and tell us how it was in Ibadan. You know that Ibadan is the starting ground, the original of everything. So come on and tell us how it went. So we appreciate Lagos so much. Lagos was a fantastic event.
It was.
Went down in Lagos. You guys kept me up the entire night. I won't even lie. I mean, all night just going from place to place, looking at how things were going, and it was amazing. It was amazing because it's work that comes from the heart, and to have this number of people say, I'm going to do this. I want to be a part of this wonderful thing that you are trying to do. I want to be able to be part of people who can save children in the future in Nigeria. It's amazing. You guys chipped in. You could. I really appreciate. I tell everyone that my human resource, that is the best resource that we have in this foundation, and I appreciate you guys so much. So
I forgot to mention, on that day, Ida, remember we gained a child patient. Yes, we gained a child patient. So we are having to start taking care of our treatment at Luth. Pretty young girl, but she'll be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. We are doing all that we can. She'll be okay.
That's why we raise awareness, because the hope is that, somebody out there will hear the symptoms and say, oh, this child has this, and this. Could it be? We are not saying symptoms are, childhood cancer symptoms are like other diseases in children. That's why it's so difficult to diagnose. But to have from the work that we do, somebody say, oh, this child has this, and this is what is going on. Can you guys come help? And we got a patient on that day from the work that we do. And so this should be an encouragement to all of us listening, and people that are always out there sharing our posts on social media, liking, commenting, pushing us forward, everything. Just know that the work that you do is not in vain. You just heard her say it. Just from the work we did that day, we got a patient. And so you don't know who is listening, you don't know where the flyers are going to reach. So continue to share the flyers, you have them. So thank you so much, Lagos.
And then she, before then, that been to the hospital, had the diagnosis, and then the parents, when they were told how much chemotherapy is going to cost, they just gave up. And these things are expensive. They just gave up. And then, most times the father ran away, so it was just the mother, and she couldn't raise the money. And then when she heard it, she was like, okay, could you please help? And then we got in touch with the social worker, the whole works, went to all the paperwork, did the documentation, and then we are having to take that on now.
Thank you so much for the work you are doing in Lagos. We appreciate you. And there we're going to take you off so that we can bring on who is on. Calabar is on. There you go. Okay. So Lagos goes off and Calabar goes on, guys. There she is. Dr. Edidiong from Calabar. You're going to have to come online on video. Don't worry about it. We know it's Nigeria. There's likely not going to be light. If there's light, that's good. If not, we're fine. We're fine. We love ourselves like that. That's just how it is. Okay, so let me take this off so that I center Dr. Edidion and have her talk about how it went down in Calabar. Oh my God, Calabar. This is our first time hosting in Calabar, and man, you guys are going to be amazed. Keep the comments coming per usual. I can't see the comments on Instagram on here, but keep the comments coming on Facebook. I continue to share the live with everyone else that you are in contact with, friends, family. Tell them to come on. Things are happening here. Yeah, and if you do receive your recharge card, let us know that you've received it. Come back on here and tell us about it. Okay, let's go on and listen. There's going to be questions coming on later, very pertinent questions. And like I told you, we have a sponsor that's ready to appreciate our volunteers, so do not go anywhere. Okay, Dr. Edidion, I'm going to put you on while I take myself off stage. Hello? Okay, doesn't look like she's ready. Let me bring Ibadan on. Looks like Ibadan is ready.
Yes,
Ibadan, are you ready? Ibadan is ever ready. That one is for sure. For sure. Okay.
Wow.
Let's listen to what Ibadan has to say.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's always an exciting time when we do this in Akanimo Cancer Foundation. It's so interesting that when we go for these outreaches, you are even pulled in more to want to do more in the foundation. We had our International Cancer Childhood Cancer Day on February 15th, and Ibadan was not left out. We were at the Church of Christ, meeting at Liberty Road, Fiat and Ladder. It's a small congregation, but more like a rural congregation in an urban setting. We had a very good, at least for a small congregation, we have good attendance. And when the preacher was informing the congregation that we were coming on, he was more or less doing our job for us, because he was like early detection and all that. I was already getting excited, because it shows that everyone, the little we do here and there, people are getting to be more aware about childhood cancer, about the need for early detection, the need to look out for these signs and signals. And yes, we had our doctor in the house, Dr. Iwale Shaw Akintunde, and we also had a public health specialist, Ms. Fumi Adu, with us, and about 5 other volunteers. So on that day, after we were introduced by the preacher and the public health,
Let's be a little bit patient. It looks like her network just kicked her out for some reason. Let's be a little patient while she comes back on. Let's be a little patient while Ibadan comes back on. Okay, guys, I cannot see any comments on my end. I don't know what's going on. Let's keep the comments coming. Let's comment on the locations, people that have spoken. Let's encourage them. And if that was your location, indicate. If you were in Lagos, let's know if you're in Lagos. If you're not in Lagos, so well done, Lagos. Let's know, if you've already spoken. If you have already spoken, do not come in the studio anymore. You can join the main live so that you can comment on the live. I'm still waiting for Ibadan to come back on. Please check the name check the name you are entering the studio with, and let me be sure that who is on. I see Moses Bob. Okay, that's Moses Bob has already spoken. Dr. Edidiong is on here. There is Dre's. I do not know who that is because, and then I say Memende for Uyo. I guess it's Memende for you. So keep the comments coming. Encourage your location. Encourage other locations. Let's keep it going, guys. All right, I'm going to bring, while she tries to sort herself out, I'm going to see if I can bring Dr. Didion back on. I see her. Okay. Dr. Didion, you are on stage now. If you could unmute yourself and put on your video, that would be great. Dr. Didion?
Yes, ma. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone from Calabar. He's Dr. Edidion Ekeruke. Can we hear me?
We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. If you can come online.
Thank you so much, ma. So nice to be on this stage.
Yes, welcome.
Oh, awesome. Thank God.
I'm going to take myself off so you can have the floor.
Okay, ma. Okay, good evening, everyone. Depending on wherever you are, this is Dr. Edidion Ekeruke from Calabar. Akanimo Cancer Foundation went to the St. Patrick's Catholic Church, Ecot answer on the Childhood Cancer Day. And they gave us 2 sessions, 2 masses to speak in. That was really very generous of them. It's not something they do often, but because it was something that serious, something that relates to the children, something that will eventually save life if everyone's hands is on deck. They gave us the opportunity. Was by 7 a.m. and we were given an opportunity to talk to the parent concerning childhood cancer. It was very surprising to us to notice that some parents were not aware that children could have cancer. So we were able to enlighten them on the possibility of children having cancer and how children have actually been having cancer, and how out of, if we say 10, like 8 of the children that present with cancer would die because of late presentation and lack of proper awareness. So it was an amazing moment. It was also very emotional. Then we were not allowed to gather the children and speak with them as well. on in the first mass. So the second mass kick-started at 9 a.m. and after all their normal church programs, we were called again. This time around we had a fuller hall. It was a very big cathedral. We had a lot of people attending this mass, and then we also were given a another moment to present. So we presented to them. We told them what cancer is, and then it can also be found in children. We told them about the more possible cancers that can be found in children and the ones that are only in children. We talked about the symptoms and signs, and then we actually give them time to ask questions. Though the questions were not on ground, but they sent it to us privately, we were able to answer them most of the questions that they sent. And then we were given an opportunity to speak with the children. And it was so comforting to know that these children, they are aware that children can also get cancer. And they know most of the symptoms, and they also know one or two child that has gotten cancer before. And you will want to believe that these children may not know. Probably they don't have access to children that have cancer, since some people believe that it is rare in children. But cancer in children is actually not rare, not in this climate no more. So even the children in the church, they agreed to having met one or two children with cancer. So cancer in children is actually very, very much around. And as a doctor, I can tell you that I see it every month or every other week. So the presentation was okay. We had a lot of gifts for the children. We asked them questions. They asked us questions. One of the questions one of the children asked that took me on our way was that if a child has cancer and then the parents refuse the child from getting medical um medical interventions because they are believing that the diagnosis was wrong, what should the child do at that point? So I I had to tell the child, okay, if such happens, the child should reach out to probably the church. That's why we had the presentation in church. Probably the church first, and then the teachers, and the child will get the necessary help. Even though a child that is lower than 18 years is not given the right to decide on what to do, but if worse comes to worse, the church will take over the responsibility from the parent, and probably the school may call other authorities to make sure that this child gets the necessary help. Yeah, we believe that not all parents believe in orthodox medication. There are a lot of practices that are anti-human that people are still doing. So we had to put that child through, and I pray such should not happen. Basically, at the end of the presentation, we handed over all our gifts, and the priest was very happy. Everybody was happy. The children were happy that they got to be heard. They got to ask questions. They got to get answers. And at the end of the day, they all had gifts. So it was an amazing time with the church. I don't know if there's any question for me concerning what happened. Okay, I can see pictures. Yes, that's the cathedral where we presented. I would say that it was a very huge tax, but God gave us the grace to deliver 100%. I want to thank the organizers for the opportunity, and we are looking forward to doing more and serving life and creating awareness as God will give us the grace. Thank you so much for having me. This is Dr. Edido Mekeruke. Thank you, Ma. How was that?
That was amazing, Dr. Edidiong. I really appreciate you working with the team over here just to be able to bring up some of the photos that we had of Calabar. Calabar sent it. Calabar had 2 services, like she said, 2 services, 2 full cathedral. And to do that work, it was a lot of work for them that day. I can tell you that they had to be out as early as 7, and they did not leave till in the afternoon. I really appreciate Dr. Edidion for, that just that zeal. This is the first time that we went to Calabar, and Calabar showed up and showed out, and it was just great for us to see. There were photos that she took with the kids, that she shared stuff, the bags, the children that answered the questions. It's very, if you look, I'm trying to share a couple of those videos. Just children are the children of this generation. This is not like before, how things used to be. The children of this generation are smart. They are out there. The internet is right in their hands, and their minds are very developed. So when we go out, you would think that children are not listening. I can tell you for sure that children are listening. Even the kids that are sick. I remember my son, I remember Akanimo, within a month of being in the hospital, Akanimo could name all his medications. He could tell what the doctors were talking about. You would think he's not listening. He was just this calm, very chill dude that would just be sitting back and just looking at you guys. And then he was able to know, for instance, that, morphine doesn't work with me. And the first time he said it with the doctor, I was like, oh my God, how did he hear? How did he know this? He knows the pain medicines that work for him and the ones that don't. He knew all the chemotherapy he was on. He could tell you all the names. He could tell you what, but he was chill. He was just chill throughout all of it. And that is the amazing things about kids. The way, so if you are in this group long enough, you will hear us say that, fight like a kid. Kids fight this disease, this deadly disease, like it's not a big deal. Like they fight it as if it's just something that came along and it's gonna go away. And children also treat other children. What I've noticed, children also treat other children that have disease the same way. We the adults, we that know how bad it is, how difficult it is, the possibility of a death sentence, we are the ones that most times would impact our anxiety onto the children. Children are pretty chill. Our children are pretty knowledgeable. That is why we used to say, as a parent, the kids are picking up these things that here, at least the more they grow, the older they grow, the older they are going to have this knowledge. It's not good enough to shield them from it. We talk to teenagers about signs and symptoms. Why? Because they're the ones that are most likely to hide pain. To think, maybe because I was out playing football, maybe that's why I'm having this pain. I'm not going to tell my mom. And then things get worse. So you look at the age range of the children around you and decide what information you can impart onto them that will not impact them negatively. It would rather be something that would be of knowledge, the knowledge that would be good for them. So thank you so much, Dr. Edidion. Let's say kudos to Calabar. Calabar did an awesome job. First time on the scene, and they blew it out of the water. I'm telling you, Calabar was amazing. So let's see. Okay, Ibadan is back on. Let's give you a little chance to finish. I mean, we know that Ibadan always does good. Ibadan has been the originator. It started there, and they've always been amazing. So let's give Emu, our premier advocate, the opportunity to finish what she had to say. Thank you so much, Dr. Edidion. We appreciate you. Hold the fort for us. Right now, we also have a patient in University of Calabar Teaching Hospital. So this is why we say we need all the support that we can get. That child is about to have surgery, fully funded by the foundation, and it's made possible by the goodwill of the people who believe in the work that we do. So thank you guys so much. Let's have Ibadan on stage. Okay, welcome back, Ibadan. I'm just going to leave you to do your thing. All right.
Okay, I'm so sorry. The network glitch here is crazy. I'm like on the third network now. I hope this will stay longer. So quickly, we had very beautiful interactions with the audience. We had the audience were very engaging. They asked a lot of questions, and that it shows that they had never heard what we brought to them before. It was also interesting to hear questions like, I have people who have died of cancer. What's really causing this cancer? It shows that there's a lot of work that we need to do. We are able to close the bridge between the myths that are going around of childhood cancer being maybe a village people thing and all that. The more the awareness, and that's why the work we are doing in Akanimo Cancer Foundation can not be overemphasized as being very needful right now. Like, it is a step in the right direction. The church outreach was looking like it wasn't going to be possible. Are people going to accept it? We first got a lot of rejections from some churches. I won't mention names here, who said that they were faith-based. And this is something we've always been talking about, that our religious leaders are the major danger that we have in creating awareness on defeating childhood cancer, the reality about childhood cancer. And this was really evident when we went out seeking for religious places to use for this project. But we're happy we got the cooperation of the Church of Christ at Liberty Road, and it was really a very beautiful outing. We were able to give out the exercise book to the children especially and other participants at the event, and we also gave out the bags to children that really need it, because it's like I said, it's a rural congregation in an urban setting, and there were a lot of less privileged children there. Some of the parents were like, wow, I see few people know my child need a new bag and stuff. We're able to impact life directly and positively. I want to thank the founder of Akanimo Cancer Foundation for this, for thinking about going to churches and religious places this time around, because we actually brought it home. I saw one of the church outreaches in Lagos, and the doctor started with charity begins at home. Truly, charity did begin at home this time around, because we were able to reach out to people that we know, who unfortunately are not even aware of what we've been doing on our own. Yes, they see our flyers on WhatsApp and they hear us talk about it, but it wasn't the same thing as actually bringing it home and talking to them directly about what we do. And I look forward to us having more of this. Ibadan is always ready for more of this kind of outreaches, and we really we enjoyed this one. This particular one was homecoming and it was a good one. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and on behalf of the volunteers in Ibadan, we say a big thank you. Akanimo Cancer Foundation, we have a lot to do and we are working in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ivada. You know that, first of all, let me tell you, Dr. Kanem really wanted to be on here today. He was just blown away by the volume of work that we have done this year so far. Just the sheer number of locations that we were able to cover, and he's unavoidably absent right now, and wanted me to, extend his appreciation and extend his grace and his prayers, and just really thank everyone for the work that they have done. So I really want to say, I know if I forget that, I will get in trouble. So I said, let me first of all say that before, now that I remember it. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ibadan, for work. A job well done as always. Thank you for, being the originator, the place we started this. If we started, if you start something at somewhere and it's not good, you will not have that confidence to expand. It is the sheer grace that we received from that land, and the hard work of the volunteers who put in the work and pushed things so much for us, that gave us the confidence only after a couple years, 2 years, to expand and start doing in other places and start saying, okay, this is possible. We need to let more people hear about this. We need to put our foot on the ground in so many other places. And so I wanted to, take this chance to say thank you to Ibadan. Let me just chip in something because, like I said, we had a sponsor. We have a sponsor that made something available for us before we get to the end. Because I just noticed it's 3 o'clock and I did not know that would be like 9 o'clock Nigerian time or 8 o'clock Nigerian time. Our time just went forward today. So I'm a bit, we moved from 6 hours to 5 hours. So anyways, how many locations did we do International Childhood Cancer Day awareness event in Nigeria in 2026? It was just last month. Let's see the first 2 people who are going to get it right. How many locations did we? If you're a coordinator, you are not allowed to participate, so do not even try. If you're a coordinator, you cannot participate. But let us know in the comments, please. I'm going to ask the VA to keep an eye on it. How many locations did we have the International Childhood Cancer Day event in 2026? February 15th was a Sunday. We went to churches to talk to them about signs and symptoms of childhood cancer. And this is the report that we are now receiving from the coordinators of that event, which you have heard with your own ears. So go ahead and tell us in the chat how many locations. 2 correct locations. First 2 correct locations. I see 1 correct location. Anyway, so that means I'm giving you have 1 correct and 1. Okay, so we have 2 people that have gotten it right. From my end, I don't know if that's what you are seeing at your end, but from my end, I see 2 people. I see Udeme Difreke Abba and I see Etoma Eugene. So if you are interested, this is really for those who are interested. Please go ahead, Udeme and Etoma, go ahead and put your account number in the chat. And the person who's acting on behalf of the sponsor is going to go ahead and send you what it is. Yakmoito, can you go ahead and join? We are waiting for you to join the link so that we can bring you on to speak. Please check the coordinator WhatsApp. We sent a link there. Use that link to join us. I think that we are going to have to actually end and continue next Sunday because we still have some people that, and it's already 1 hour here. Tomorrow is Monday. Okay, so excuse me. So go ahead and do this. Let's know who got it right. So the answer was 11. The answer is 11. So go ahead, and we have Udeme Abba got it. And the next person that got it is Etoma Eugene. Got it. Oh, Grace, you came in number 3. I'm sorry. You're going to have to wait on that. So, yeah. We got 2 people that have got it right. We get a phone number from Etoma. Let's get a phone number from Difreke. And then please let us know when you get what you're supposed to get. While we continue, who do we have on here now? Uyo, I don't have anybody for Uyo online right now to come on and talk about what happened in Uyo, but I see you in the chat. Emem was here, but I can't see her anymore. So we are still, no, not your phone number, your account number. This is a different one. We already did phone number for first 10 people that came online. So this is going to be monetary gift to the first 2 people who got it right. Okay. So now we had 11 locations, but we had 9 cities. So Samuel, what you have to do is join. Please go to the coordinator's WhatsApp. There's a link there. You are going to use that link to join so I can bring you on for you to talk. The same thing to Yagmoedo. Go to the coordinator's WhatsApp. There's a link there. Use that link to join. If you're unable to do that, we'll move it to next Sunday so people can go get ready for tomorrow. But I'm going to ask another question. Quick question. We've had 2 winners from the first question now. Sadiq, we are going to see the pictures from, yes, we're going to see the pictures from Kanu when the Kanu person is talking. And he's not on here right now. I've not even seen him. Abubakar. Yeah, I think Abubakar. Yeah, you have to join from the coordinator's WhatsApp. Please go to the coordinator's WhatsApp group and join the link. Remember how we did it last time? There's a link on there. You use that link and come online. Then I will bring you on to speak. And then while you are talking, we will show Kanu pictures. Kanu did a fun. Kanu, and everybody impressed me, but the location and the work that they did, I was really impressed with the work that Mr. Bubakar did in Kanu. So please, we are waiting for you. Go. I do not see you. I need you to click the link. Yes, I see this is Abubakar. Yeah, I see you. But you are joining the Facebook Live. You are not joining the link for the stream. I need to bring you online. Okay, let me see if I can send you the link on WhatsApp directly. The StreamYard link is what you need. Bubakar. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. So Lagos coordinator has indicated that link. I've also sent it personally to you. Please use that link and join. Please send it to you too, that you use that link and join. Okay. Esther Som, if you're among the first 5 people, yes, you were. I remember. See, I think you are actually the 3rd person that joined. If you're interested in getting a recharge card, please go ahead and send your phone number in the chat with your service provider, and the person that's sending the money will send it to you. Right? Okay. I see Abubakar. Yeah, Abubakar is here. Yes, you guys are doing it. Yes, you're doing it. Yes, you're doing it. So I'm going to take Ibadan off so that Kanu can come on. Thank you to everyone. Kanu is now on stage. Hold on. It's booting. It's booting. Kanu. Abubakar, you are joining with 2 phones. Which one do I don't know. I think I see you in 2. So let me see the one that works so I can take the other one off. Okay. I think this is probably the one that works. Okay, Mr. Abubakar, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, Idara. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you come on? I'm going to, let me take the photos. There you are. Good. So this is our Kanu coordinator. He's been doing this work for us for the past 3 years, I think.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing. He's been in charge. Right now, we have a patient in Kaduna that he's also overseeing. So well done, Mr. Abubakar, for the fantastic work for humanity that you are doing.
Thank you so much, Idara. Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, over to you. Come on, take it away.
Okay, thank you. So good evening, everyone. This is Abubakar speaking from Kanu. Actually, Kanu's event was a successful one, and it was awesome. Why? Because the church members welcomed the idea, and they were so grateful, and they think it's an opportunity for them, for us to come over and share this vital information with them and also their youths. So we wanted to have one session, which is the morning session, but at the end of the day, we have to have two different sessions. We had one around 11 and the other one around 1 or thereabout. And it was so awesome and an interactive session whereby all the goodies that we went there with, we exhausted them. In fact, we have to use some other notebooks, the notebooks we had, to compensate some of the children that answered the questions. We threw 5 questions, and at the end of the day, the doctor had to ask additional 5 questions. And parents are also coming in, those that are not even part of the congregation at that time. So they heard about it and they were popping in, asking questions. So we have to have another session apart from the second session we had with some parents and stuff. And they're saying that they really enjoyed the session and they're looking forward to a more fruitful collaboration with Akanimo Cancer Foundation. And they were so prayerful. They prayed for the foundation and they made it clear to us that henceforth, if we need any support from them or this kind of intervention, please, their door is always open for us to reach out to them, and they're willing to support this foundation. I think basically this is where we are for Kanu. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kanu. Thank you. You did a fantastic job. Look at the congregation that they were at. I believe it was a Living Faith Church.
Oh, yeah, that's the name, Living Faith Church.
Yeah, it was a Living Faith Church that they were
Yeah.
in Kanu. And
Yeah.
look at the turnout, look at the kind of reception that they received, look at the way they received the message. It was just fascinating, the work that he was able to do. And we really appreciate Mr. Abubakar for coordinating his team to do a fantastic job on that day. We have a lot of videos from Kanu. Let me see if I can play one of the videos from Kanu at this time. The doctor from a lot of the videos from the doctor from Kanu. They did a great job.
Cancer Foundation.
So thank you.
Cancer Foundation is a foundation that was created in memory of a young boy in Akanimo who had.
So while that's going on, we are going to concentrate on Body Island. Body Island. Let's say kudos
so this is the major reason
well done.
why this foundation is live today, and it's out there to help and assist the children that are having this kind of disease. The Akanimo Cancer Foundation was initiated, I think, in the year 2020, where we had a series of activities across 11 states in Nigeria, which Kano State is also the intervention state, and it also operates in Canada, United States of America. We had a series of activities such as creating awareness among youths and also supporting parents that have siblings or children that are having this cancer. We support them in paying their chemotherapy, or if the disease needs operation or theater or anything of that kind, Akanimo is ever ready to support the children that have this cancer. And we are here today before you with.
Okay, so yes, that's it. Next up is Bonny Island. Bonny Island is this fancy island in Rivers State. So we are going to bring them on for them to tell us what they did. Okay, there you are. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Bonny Island. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it is your turn to tell us how it went in Bonny Island while we try to figure out how to bring your photos and your videos up so everyone can see pictures of what you did that day. So take it away.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. My name is Yamodo Obasi. By the grace of God, I'm a minister of the Church of Christ, Bonny Island. When I got the information through I informed the church immediately about the childhood cancer awareness. The church did not hesitate to accept it. It was a very welcome development for the church. I revert back to her that the church had accepted it. The program on the whole was a very huge success. After service, everybody, men and women, stayed back because they needed to hear about it. But there is something, the doctor who spoke that day, Dr. Michael Octavius, did a great job, and we actually appreciated him, and he did it well. There's something that got my attention that day. The children asked questions that were so interesting, deep, interesting. And at the end, I said, wow, I didn't expect that these children will ask this kind of wonderful question, but they did. Then at the end, questions were thrown back at them. They answered the questions. We gave the school bags and shared the exercise books. On the whole, the church appreciated the love that Akanimo Cancer Foundation showed on humanity by creating this kind of awareness. But they also request that they expect to have this awareness next year, that the church can prepare properly and invite people outside, because I didn't mean that the flyer came earlier. I think we would have had more people than what we had that day. But be that as it may, the attendance was encouraging. And at the end, we give glory to the Almighty God for a successful outing. And I also want to thank Akanimo Foundation for giving me that time, the privilege to coordinate and to serve in that capacity. That was how the whole program went. Adult also answered questions and questions thrown at them. It was very, very interesting and successful, all to the glory of God. So that is a report from Bonny Island.
Thank you, Bonny Island. Thank you so much. You know that why it was very interesting for us to be able to do at Bonny, one of the reasons was that we've been trying to work at, not just limiting this information to the mainland, not just limiting this information to the exact, places like the cities, Port Harcourt, Uyo, do it in Ibadan, do it in Lagos. We want to go in because these are where the issues are. So that when people have knowledge of these symptoms, they can come out. So most of them have to come out to the city to access tertiary healthcare, to access their teaching hospitals. So to be able to get the information inside the villages, outside of the main capital cities is very important to us. That is why we did the event we did last September in Mepo local governments in Akwa Ibom State. And so to be able to access Bonny was very interesting, and we really appreciate you for bringing the idea of accessing that kind of hinterland, and we appreciate it. We are going to keep expanding because we want the people in there to know about these things and to know that early detection is key. to go to the hospital on time is key. Quickly get diagnosed, early diagnosis, and we can get treatment on time. And so thank you so much for work well done. Let's say kudos to Bonny Island. Let's say kudos to Bonny Island. And I'm going to ask this one question while we are doing the next, while we are bringing up who else is on. I can't even see you, but I'm going to ask the next question, which is that, okay, can you list the cities? Can you list the cities that we did? Let's see who can list the most number of cities that we did this event in 2026. Yeah, let's start. Go ahead in the comments. I'm going to just okay, people are beginning to receive their recharge cards. That is good. So we've done Bonny, we've done Kanu, we've done Aba. So we have another location in Aba. She's not online today. Uyo, the two locations in Uyo are not online today. Abuja is not online today. So those are the 4 locations that are not available. We may need to temper them till next week. If you are here, you are not here because I can't see you in the studio. You are supposed to use that link to join. Please get off the Facebook Live and use the link from the coordinators group to join. This goes to Dosara. And then was here earlier, but I can't. She's back on the main Facebook now, so any one of you can come on. Let's do that. But thank you, Evangelist Bassi, for a work well done for coordinating Port Harcourt for us. Last year we did in Port Harcourt mainland, and this year we are doing it in at Bonny Island. So we'll continue to be able to access more hinterlands like that. We appreciate your work. God bless you for that. Extend our love to everyone in your congregation that made that a success. Thank you. Okay, so while let's see let's see what people can, let's see the cities that we did this on, what people can list so far. I would say let us play a okay, I think that's gonna be, I'm gonna just give 5 minutes and see if Uyo is able to come on, and if not, we will see who is able to answer questions, and then we'll do the questions and then we'll call it a day. You should be able to round up in the next 5 minutes. Thank you guys for staying on. We appreciate you. Yes, we did. We did, Mrs. Ogechi. You're right. See, that is 15th February. It's because your coordinator is not online here. That is why I'm saying we might need to know next Sunday. There are some people who are not on here that should be able to come on next Sunday. We'll give them enough time. So people that are able to do today, they will do next Sunday. We have Aba, the second location in Aba. We have 2 locations in Uyo. We have Abuja. So we have 4 locations that we are not be able to. So Mary Esther, you are very right. Aba has not presented today, which means Aba is likely going to present next Sunday. We will try coordinating within the week, and we'll keep it short and sweet next Sunday. We'll take it from Aba, we'll take it from Uyo and Abuja next Sunday. That is a good idea, Solomon. And thank you. Well, thank you for joining and welcome. You were a fixture in our last, 2024, 2025 live Facebook live videos. Good to see you on here again, bro. Welcome. Yes, you are very right. Suleja is one of the most populated cities, residential areas within the FCT. We should definitely look into that. And we're going to use you as a point man if that is, yeah, we can do that. Let's work towards that. That's a good idea. Yeah, great. We are always open to, working with people on ground to set up events, because the goal is to get people, as many people as possible, to know about childhood cancer, because childhood cancer hits you out of nowhere. It hits you. Nobody, you cannot plan it, you cannot schedule it, you cannot save money for it, it does not discriminate, that's, I'm talking rich people, poor people, children that are 1 day old, children that are in the womb. It does not discriminate. And that is what people don't understand. If an old person can have cancer, a young person can have cancer. A 1 day old child can have cancer, and you don't know who is going to have cancer. And so what should we do? We should make it our collective responsibility, because we never know who it's going to touch. We should, come out and be part of this work with compassion, with empathy, because you don't know, it's like our people say, if you throw a stone in the marketplace, you don't know who's going to hit. You don't know who's going to. So when I work, my team and I, when we work with parents, we understand these things. We know how it feels to just be, hit with that. Your child has cancer is the most devastating thing that you can hear, because you don't know, you literally don't know where it's from, and your doctor cannot with any sense of certainty tell you where it's from. Nobody till now. The scientists are still working to this. They can say, yeah, maybe it's. Nobody knows for real, because it's the genetic, is the cell just dividing the way it should not, and nobody can tell why, and nobody can say what you can do to, prevent it. It's not like adult cancers that you will say, oh, it's because of this, or it's because, or if you don't smoke it, it's just because we are living in a fallen world, and there is disease in the world, and so long as you are human, you are not exempt from it. And so one of the ideas that we are trying to do is to tell people that, because this thing doesn't have any coming and going, nobody can tell how it's happening. Let's focus on everybody and tell everybody about it. Let's watch out for each other. Let everybody know the symptoms, so that if you see a child passing on the road, why is that child's eye like that? Tell your mommy to look at your eye very well. Babies that are breastfeeding get cancer, just as a 90-year-old man that's about to die will have cancer. And so this is why we are doing this work. And this is why I appreciate you guys so much. There is so much work to do. And right now, the reason we are hearing more about cancer is because of awareness, because people are knowing more about cancer. Nigeria is one of the countries where the diagnostic rates are very low, because most times these children get sick and die before they are even able to be diagnosed. And so if we are able to raise the diagnostic rates, that means we can actually raise the rates of successful treatments. Because right now, before people even come to the hospital, it's already late. I don't even want to go into the infrastructure of the medical system in Nigeria before you can even get diagnosed. The wrong diagnosis here and there, lack of infrastructure, lack of money from the parents, all the other things that come in after you've even actually taken your child to the hospital. So we are still trying to work on, let's take the child to the hospital first. Let's all know the symptoms so that we can recognize it when we see it, so that we can give good advice when we see somebody. So thank you guys so much for willing to work with Akanimo Cancer Foundation. As you know, this is not a passion project for this family. This is because we have an actual child that died from cancer. And yes, it is hard. Yes, it's painful for us as a family. We have cried many tears. We have been depressed. We've grieved. We are still grieving. But the reason why we do this work, not just myself, not just the father, who are the founders of this organization, but my entire family on both sides, his family, my family, everybody is working on this. Everybody, People are using the school set, the skill sets that they have, from accountants to scientists to HR. Everybody that has a school set within my family is working on this foundation for free. So this work is for humanity. And when we come to you and have you accept us, it just makes us so happy, because it knows that it means that you see the need that we have seen. You see, you're coming to us with compassion and working with us to make sure that children in Nigeria can be saved. With the work that we have done so far, we are confident that if we keep on like this, we keep talking to people, we keep every day doing this event, we will raise the cure rate in Nigeria. That children are not going to just die like that. That children will come before their disease gets metastasis and are spread everywhere. We want to contain the disease. We want to kill the disease. We want to cure the disease. So thank you so much for coming on here with us. We really appreciate you so much. All the cities that have presented: Lagos, Ibadan, Kano, Calabar, Aba, Body Island. We appreciate you so much. We have Enugu left that's not presented. He was on here. He was one of the first people to come on, Evangelist Agala, but I think he must have had some connection issues because he was not able to come online. So Enugu, Aba, Uyo, and Abuja. Uyo, 2 locations, and Abuja. So we have 5 locations that are going to present next Sunday. So use this entire week to tell your people what's happening next Sunday. And because we have next Sunday going, we are not going to finish the money our sponsor gave us this Sunday. So we are going to stop the questions here, so that next Sunday will be another chance for us. We can come back next Sunday. We are going to continue like that. The coordinator is going to go ahead and make sure everyone is settled. Yes, she will make sure everyone is settled. And please, I don't know if she needs me to still be on here while she gets all the numbers that she needs. There are 2 people that are getting cash gifts, and there are 10 people that were getting recharge cards. The first 10 people that came online that needed recharge cards are getting recharge cards. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I said I was going to stop by 3:30. When I start talking about childhood cancer, it's hard to stop. So I'm going to stop here, guys. Have a really great week. And yeah, this is our first Facebook Live for 2025. Let's see if we can keep this on. Tell me bye-bye, guys. Tell me bye. Have a nice week, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a nice week. Bye-bye. Have a nice week. Let's hold that second question till... You know what? Let me see if someone got it right. Hold on. Let me see if somebody got it right. Oh, somebody did. Ameya Yamasifon. Okay, so please he or she is the only person that got it. Quickly send your account number in the chat. Fast, so that... Wow, that's the only person that got it. Please get your account number. Although, Sarah, your recharge card will be sent to you. Yes, you were among the first 10 people. Be patient. Ameya Yamasifon, if you are still online, send your account number. You would be contacted immediately. I think you are the only person that got it, that got all of it. And I hope I answered your question, Mary Esther. Please indicate that your question has been answered. Your presentation will happen next week. I will speak with Mrs. Ogechi and Mrs. Queen by myself to help her get set up for next week. And all the other people that have not done this week will be able to do next week. I don't want it to get too long. It's already 90 minutes since we started. So thank you so much. And please, in your private prayers and your silent time with God, remember all the children that are in treatment in Nigeria. Right now, we have children in University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, University of Nsukka Teaching Hospital, University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, University of Calabar Teaching Hospital, Lagos University Teaching Hospital, University College Hospital, Ibadan, National Hospital Abuja, and what is it called? The Kaduna Teaching Hospital. Oh, Mr. Waka, what's the name of the hospital in Kaduna? There we have a patient. So we have patients, multiple, in 9 teaching hospitals in Nigeria. It is a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous effort on our part to be able to sustain these kids to get chemotherapy, supportive care, blood work, blood transfusion, transportation. We are neck deep in it. So I need you to pray for us. Pray for us that God will, bring donors that would be supportive of this work that we do. Bring people to adopt our children, and so they can have focused care. Bring people to, support us financially to be able to pay for treatments when we need to do them. And it is our goal that every one of these children, every one of them get cured, so that we'll be happy, to see that what did not happen for our child is happening for other children, other families do not get to experience the pain that we are experiencing every day. Because let me tell you, once you as a parent, you get to a place where you have buried a child, your life can never be the same again, no matter how it seems on the outside. So we do this work to prevent the pain happening to other parents. And please keep us in your prayers. And also, I know you know what's going on. So thank you for your congratulations. We appreciate you all. Yeah, definitely send me a DM or on the WhatsApp group for sure. Solomon, you can do that. Yes. Pray for all the children that God should make it easy for them. It's hard. It's really hard. Pray for the parents, the fathers and the mothers. It's difficult, mothers. And a happy International Women's Day to all women, because women are the primary caregivers of children. Not because most times the fathers do not want to, but most times the parents still have to work to be able to sustain the family. Sometimes there are even other members of the family that other kids still need to be in school. People still need to pay house rent. Life still goes on while this terrible thing is happening to a family. So yeah, shout out to all the mothers. Extra shout out today because it's International Women's Day. And yeah, we are strong women doing strong things. Appreciate you all. And have a great week, everyone. This is bye-bye from me. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. Access Bank. All right. I hope that's been noted. Let me take a photo of that in case I can send it to the person that's sending the monies. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I mean, we are doing good. We went up to how many people were live at the highest point? I don't know. I think 20 something I counted. So hopefully, yeah, will be more people next week. Spread the news, guys. Yes, we do that. Follow our social media and do follow it, share what we have. This video is going to be downloaded and shared, so you'll have the opportunity to sell it and share it. So bye everyone. Have a beautiful week, and God bless us all. Bye.